Hey, 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 it's Jay Chatfield, Loving Yourself to Life. This is brought to you by Grace Guidance, where we motivate you to heal and encourage you to live and inspire you to love your life on purpose. Now, I put up a post, I think it was like last week, and I really want you guys to tell me what you guys think about this on the Facebook page. I put this up and also on the Instagram page. I asked, is happiness internal or is it external? And we talk about loving yourself to life here so much. Happiness is a really, really, really big part of loving yourself to life. Um, in my experience, there's a lot of people who are trying to find their happy. And every time I speak to them and I ask them, what is it that you want? They can't tell me what they want. And that is because what they thought they wanted, they have, and they're still not happy. Or they're trying to achieve whatever that happiness is supposed to be, and they haven't achieved it yet. And when I was in a forum last week, I like to go on and just look at some of these things. And I'm going to put up another post about another forum I was in because I find them very insightful. I did get into a discussion with a young man, and he said that happiness was external and joy is internal. Now, these are my views. It's not something that everybody agrees with. You don't have to agree with it, and we still can be friends. But to me, that didn't make sense because they're both an emotion. Joy is something you choose, and happiness is something you choose. But also, when you choose it, you need to know what it is, and it needs to be backed up by something. Everything is backed up by something. And when I say that, you being happy is a result of something, right? You having joy is a result of something. And that's honestly knowing who you are and knowing what is that thing inside of you that produces that. Whenever I go places, people are like, you just bring so much sunshine with you. I didn't go get it. It's because it's inside of me. I always have. Um, I've always been a person that's just been bubbly, upbeat. It's just been like that. No matter what, I've been just taught to always look on the brighter side than the other side because I felt, like growing up, I always had to. Um, and no, it wasn't in like an abusive situation or anything like that, but emotionally, I went through a lot when I was a child. Some things that no one um they didn't know how to address it. When we were when I'm talking about my sibling and my cousins, nobody knew how to address it. So I had to find out what it is that's inside me. Like I couldn't look outside of myself and find the things. I had to find it inside because outside didn't look like it also didn't make me feel this, and I didn't want that out there to make me feel a certain way. I wanted to carry it always with me. One of the things the young man said to me, one of the he said in the group, not to me, he was like, well, it's got, happiness. Well, the thing came up, happy wife, happy life. So you guys know I'm married. And he was like, that's not something that people should aspire to. Happy wife, happy life. Now some cultures do, some cultures don't. Now let me tell you what I think about happy life, happy wife. So his example was a wife wants a bigger house and the husband can't afford it, and she says the house would make her happy. And then the husband goes and does this thing, and now the whole house, we're in debt, and he pushed this thing because of somebody else's happiness, and then she probably still finds something else wrong because of the house. Okay. I'm so glad he brought that up because it's kind of like what I'm going through right now. And we're moving around, we're investing in different properties, and I want a house that we just stay in. My children and I, yeah, we are done, right? Now, will it make us happy to move? Of course it would. But are we happy now? Yes, we are. I'm happy. I am happy, honestly, regardless. I could live the rest of my life in a situation like this because my happiness comes from a place inside, and that's what I teach my kids. There's nothing, because if those situations change, if something goes down, then that just, that's what you base your happiness off of, and that's not something you can control. You can control your emotions. You can control your emotions because you decide how you look at those things. You decide how you want to feel about those things. A lot of people don't like my glasses like this without but it makes me happy because I like it. I know what I like. I want, and if I don't have them on, I'm happy with me. A person needs to be happy with themselves. You can't find happiness in another person. They may bring up that feeling of happiness because it's what you wanted. It's what you decided that you wanted in your life. That's where the happiness come from, and that's why people get it mixed up, because they're saying that it's an external thing, but internally you got to know what's going to bring up that thing, that joy. That's why someone said, what is it that you like to do as a mom? Literally, I like to put on my blindfold and visualize and be with myself, because to me that is something that and walk in nature. I'm gonna go on a 6 mile walk after I finish. Make another video too because I got something else on my mind. But I know and then as long as and I could do that in my mind, honestly. but maybe I'm weird like that. But I'm just saying it's all internal. That's why you make you a priority. That's why you make that time to figure out what it is that you really want. I'm not talking about, oh, I don't mind doing that. No, if you don't mind doing it, you mind doing something else. Or you don't mind doing a lot of things. You need to say, no, this is what it is. Spend a little time, get by yourself, get clear. I have millions and millions and millions of these. And I ain't lying. I got a lot. When I move, y'all gonna see. I mean, they're surrounding me now. They're everywhere on top of the shelves and everything. But I like to write down the things. And then I was like, okay, this isn't really what I wanted, but this is. Remember, you have to know what you want. And when you see that thing or that man or that woman or that house, like I had to know what type of house I want. I didn't know. I didn't know. And in my next video, I'm going to tell you why it's important. And then honestly, you don't know that when you manifest something that you manifest it for you to do certain things. So we're going to talk about that in the next video. I might change my shirt for that or my glasses, but we'll see. But know what it is so that that feeling of happiness could come up even when you're in a situation that's really hard to see. I pulled on the happiness inside of me, what it is that I want. That's why it says you have to be that thing that you want. You have to be happy. It is, yes, I agree. You have to be happy in order to see happy. You have to be joy in order to see joy. This is J Chatfield, Loving Yourself to Life. If you ever want to get in touch with me or you want to talk to me in any of my coaching sessions, check out the email and the links that are listed in the video. And as always, do something for you that you absolutely love, because I'm about to go on this walk. I'm so excited. Have a love yourself day. Have a love yourself day. Let me turn off this one. Have a love yourself day.